What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a good day. In today's video I'm going to be unboxing the Your Nail Lab September subscription box. I know there was a bit of confusion in my last video that I kind of want to clear up. Certain people were saying they were getting different things in their subscription boxes, so I actually spoke with Makartt about this, and the reason for that is there's different variations depending on what you pick. So if you pick the acrylic or the polygel box, there's different variations for each one, so you might get something different than somebody else. There might be some similar things in there, but yeah, you might get some different things, so I just wanted to mention that and clear that up. But anyways, I've been talking forever, so let's go ahead and get into this box. It comes with a little jelly stamper. I really hate nail stamping, so I'm not going to use that. I tried it once and it went like horribly, and I haven't tried it since. Maybe I'll get back into it one day, but I don't know. I also received this set of press-on nails. It comes with some nail glue and a nail file. They're really pretty. They're stiletto shapes and they have all different shades of pink in here. There's even white, and I'd say they're like medium length. I'm not going to be using these because I kind of wanted to do my own thing. There's also a nail decoration set. This is actually from the Valentine's Day collection. I received this a couple times, not in the box, but just in general, because I am an ambassador for Makartt, so it's not really anything new to me. But I guess if you don't really buy a lot of Makartt products and you want to subscribe to their subscription box, it's a good way to try like a lot of things out from them. So yeah, this comes with like a bunch of different charms and glitters, the little set, and then also 3 sets of stickers. You get some X's and O's, hearts, and then these little faces. There's also 2 new polishes in here. They are 8 milliliter. We'll be swatching these in a few. And there's also a new polygel in here. It's like a pink jelly color. It's super pretty. And there's also a purple jelly color. It's like one of those disco polygels, which is super glittery. I think it's so pretty. I feel like I've been doing like pink and purple sets like crazy lately, so I kind of tried to make this more of a hollow set because I'm kind of tired of the pink and purple. But yeah, anyways, let's get into the swatches. So the first color I'm swatching is Crackle Purple, and that's the gel polish. These bottles are 8 milliliter. I don't know if I mentioned that, and the polygels are 30 milliliter. The next color is a Jelly Pink. I'm just gonna stop to cure those, but this one's called Madarin. And then we have that Jelly Polygel color. It's called Fresha. It's a really pretty like hot pink jelly color. I think it's really pretty. It kind of reminds me of their other hot pink polygel. I forgot the name of it, but I like this one better because it's not so like hot where it almost looks like red. It looks actually like pink, so that's what I like about it. And then this one is a purple jelly polygel with like fine silver and holographic glitters in it. I'm gonna cure these for 60 seconds and top coat them off camera and show you guys what they look like. If you guys are interested in this subscription box, definitely check down below for my discount code. If you go on their website, there's a bunch of different options you could choose from, like the deluxe box or whatever works best for you. You can do a 3-month subscription, 6 months, and so on. Just check out the website. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the design. As you can see, I prepped my nails off camera. I'm using the Makartt extra long stiletto tips. I already applied my dehydrator primer and a little bit of pink acrylic to my nails off camera, but I did go in with a little bit of extra primer for extra adhesion. I usually leave that acrylic, as we all know, so I can file down this set without filing down to my natural nails. And I'm going in with a base gel because we're doing a polygel set. So I'm doing a like 90s Y2K like mashup type of set. Like I said, I'm trying to make it look more so holographic and silver rather than pink and purple, because if I do another pink or purple set, I'm gonna lose my mind. So yeah, I'm trying to change it up. But yeah, this is what they put in the box, so this is what I'm working with. I am going to be using some things that aren't in the box as well, but yeah, as far as the main colors go, so I'm actually using this other shade from Makartt. It's called Bloom. It's like a really nice nude pink shade. I'm using this to cover up my nail beds, just a very small amount of it, because I'm going to be painting over the nails with that pink jelly color, even though you can't really tell in the end result. but it just gives like a slight tint of pink to the nails. So I'm covering up my nail beds so that you don't see like that acrylic through them, because it's not all the way up to the cuticle area. So yeah, I'm just covering up the nail beds with a very thin layer so that you don't see them shining through the jelly polygel. I am using isopropyl alcohol as a slip solution. Okay, so now I'm going to paint over all the nails with that light pink jelly color called Madarin. And this just gives a slight pink tint to the nails, and I really feel like it made a difference in the end, because if I just used the purple, I don't think I would have gotten the look that I did. I feel like this color paired with the purple shade really gave that Y2K type of vibe. Okay, so now I'm taking that purple jelly glittery polygel called Dance Again, and I'm applying a small amount of that right over the pink shade, and as you can see, it makes it look like so sparkly and pretty. I do actually end up adding a little bit more because I didn't apply enough to go over the tip. But yeah, I really wanted that sparkly hollow look, and I'm actually going to be adding a little bit more holographic glitters to these nails because I really wanted that super sparkly, like hollow glitter look. And now I'm going to go over all the nails with a base gel to apply some more holographic glitters. Like I said, I really wanted that sparkly look, and this polygel is sparkly, but I wanted like super sparkly. So I actually have this loose holographic glitter. So what I'm doing is picking up a very small amount of it because I don't really want to cover up the colors underneath. I just want to add a little more glitter to it. So I'm taking a very small amount of that and brushing it over the tip and then over the nail bed area. And as you can see, it just makes it so much more sparkly. And yeah, that is the look I was going for. So I have these Bratz nail decals that I got off of Etsy. They're like custom decals. I will link them down below if the seller still has them on there. I bought these like over a year ago. I just haven't used them. But it's been a while since I did a Bratz set. I just wanted to add like one little Bratz doll to the set because it kind of gave me like that Y2K type of vibe since the Bratz dolls did come out in the 2000s. So yeah, I'm just cutting out the one that I'm going to be using. I did cut out this little cell phone as well, but I didn't end up using it. I actually got the Bratz decals with a transparent backing, so it wasn't actually working well against my nails, obviously, because once you removed it from the backing, you couldn't really see it when it was on the nail. So I decided to place it back on the backing really quick after taking it out. And I was just going to encapsulate the decal as is. I just end up like cutting it just a little bit more precise so you don't see as much of the white. Try to do it as best as you can, but as you can see, it's way too transparent to, you know, get the full effect. So I just put it back, and now I'm just gonna cut around the edges. I dried it off a little bit so it doesn't like slide around, but I'm cutting off like most of the white edges. I did accidentally cut a little bit of her shirt off, but I do cover that up with glitter later on, so you can't even really tell. But yeah, this was a little bit tricky to encapsulate the decal with the backing because it is a bit thick. So I had to like place it down into the base gel and then kind of like keep placing more gel under it and laying it down. Now I'm placing the decal into the gel, and as you can see, the sides are still popped up, but right now I'm focused on just getting the main part of the decal on the nail, and I cured that. Now I'm going over it with more base gel, and I'm going to cure it because with the base gel on the decal, it creates a seal over it and also makes it easier to kind of like bend the sides to form to the nail. So I'm kind of using my Polygel spatula to kind of like press it down a little bit as much as I can. One of the sides was still flipping up, so I actually had to go underneath that side with more gel to hold it down. Yes, this was like literally a whole process, but I was determined to encapsulate this decal. So yeah, after I get the sides down, I just cut off the excess. Don't worry about if you still have a little bit hanging off the sides. It will always come off in the end when you file anyway. Okay, so after the long struggle of getting the decal on the nail, I did go over it again with another layer of base gel to just seal everything in, and I added these little heart glitters as accents, and I applied a little heart to that one spot that I accidentally cut her shirt off. So yeah, you really can't tell in the end result. So yeah, I'm just going to apply those and go ahead and cure, and then I'm going to start encapsulating the nails. I'm going to use Makartt clear polygel to encapsulate. These I did have to go over with a little bit more just because I had to apply a little extra on the nail with the decal, because like I said, the decal is a little bit thick, so I had to make the rest of the nails as thick as the others. so that it looked like it all flowed together nicely. Surprisingly, the nail was not like super thick in the end. It was just normal, but you do want to make sure you apply enough gel to begin with to make sure that decal is sealed in, because obviously you would ruin the whole look if you accidentally filed a piece of it off. Don't worry too much about the sides, because like I said, those get filed off anyway. I wasn't really focused on that, just the main part of the decal. But yeah, I think they turned out really cute in the end, and you honestly can't even tell that I encapsulated the whole decal. Like, it really looks bomb. I'm gonna do that more often, because I don't know why. When I initially purchased all of my decals, I bought them all in transparent, but who's gonna want to sit there and wear white nails all day just for their decals? So yeah, now that I know how to do this, I'll definitely be using my other ones, because I have quite a few, and there's some other types of sets that I want to do. But yeah, to encapsulate, I just squeeze the polygel on the nail. I leave that little rounded end up by the cuticle as usual, and I use that to build my apex. So I focus the polygel in that area, and I always just pat side to side the rest of the polygel and make sure to smooth it out the best I can before I cure my lamp. Okay, so moving on to the filing, I'm actually going to start by filing the nail with the decal. Since I applied the same amount of polygel on all the nails, but I want to start with this nail first so that I can see exactly how thick to make the other nails. So I'm just like filing up the sides of this one and over the surface to make everything nice and smooth. You want to make sure you get off all that excess decal on the sides, and don't worry if you don't get all of it off with your drill at first. You will get the rest of it off with your hand file. If you do see a little bit of white on the sides, it's not really that big of a deal. No one's really going to be zooming into the sides of your nails, or at least I hope not. But yeah, you really couldn't tell in the end. I barely had any white on the sides, and it actually looks really cute. I like the way they looked. I thought it was gonna kind of look a little bit fake, like you would be able to tell that I just encapsulated the whole decal, but honestly you can't even tell. So yeah, I usually just go around the cuticle and smooth side to side down the whole nail. Make sure you file underneath your nail and definitely along the sidewalls. This nail took a minute to shape up, but yeah, after I got it under control, I was able to see how thick to make the other ones. If I was to do it the other way around and file this nail last, the other ones might have ended up a little bit thinner, and then it would have looked kind of weird. Now I'm going to go ahead and shape up the nails. So we're doing a stiletto shape. What you want to do is hold your file at an angle and just file in towards the tip of the nail, and keep doing that until you're satisfied with like the overall shape of the tip of the nail. Like if you want them really sharp, then you would just file the tip in a lot. Me, I kind of file it in pretty narrow, but then I round off the tip so they're not really sharp, and then I do buff over the nails to get out the scratches. To finish up, I'm gonna go ahead and add some stickers and bling to the nails. So I have these designer nail stickers that I got as a gift from Totally Nail Supplies when I purchased some kawaii charms a while back. So I'm using just the Louis Vuitton one, and I also have some stickers. These are little 90s inspired stickers from Shop Kiki. So I'm using like the little tape cassette, the peace sign, a rainbow, and the little Game Boy. I actually do end up covering up the Game Boy later on because I wanted to add a charm to the nail, but it is what it is. You just want to place them on the nail really flat so they're not popping up through your top coat. I do seal them in with base gel right after so they don't start flipping up on the nail, and then I go in and add my bling. I'm using the little hearts from the kit, and I'm also using some AB rhinestones that I have and a little Hello Kitty charm because it really gave that Y2K kind of vibe. To apply the bigger charms like the hearts and stuff, I place the rhinestone gel directly onto the nail and then place the stone into the gel and then cure right away so it doesn't slide around. For the flat backs, like the smaller ones, I'm just gonna brush the Beetles rhinestone gel over the entire nail. And then my top coat, place my stones into the top coat and cure, and then we are done. I'm obsessed with the way these turned out. I hope you guys like them. Let me know what you think of this set in the comments. You have to like this set. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't like this set. I'm pretty sure you guys would because you're like me. You guys love 90s nails and sparkly nails. So yeah, ignore that gnat in my video. But anyways, it was like bothering me all night long and I couldn't catch it. But yeah, I hope you guys like this set. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. If you're new, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload a new video. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. I love you guys.
sight.